Yo, what's going on, YouTube family? This is the Mario Ramon 2020 review on the haves and the have not. This show is entitled Are You Happy? Before we get into our review, I love this show. OMG. But before we get into the review, definitely, if you like the video, subscribe. If you don't like the video, subscribe. Send the video to your friends and family and click the bell so you can see all new, fresh videos when they come. Get them fresh, hot off the press like a Krispy Kreme donut. All right. Before I get into the review, another thing I would like to do is just say, Veronica, you are such a evil bitch. Whew. I had to get that out. It's like Tourette's. Veronica asked the nurse. Do you guys remember the nurse that Jeffrey used to date? Oh my God, what is his name? Madison. Veronica, when the murderer came into the hospital, Veronica said, Mitch, are you moist? Does the sound of a real man make you moist? Veronica is going to hell with a whole tank of gas from QT. I've never seen anybody so evil. I've never seen anybody so evil. When the murderer who tried to kill David and Jeffrey called Veronica on her, used to call me on my cell phone. When they called Veronica on her cell phone, she was pouring a cocktail, making fun of her son getting killed and her husband getting killed, allegedly, in her mind. So basically, her ex-husband tried to drown her ass because she told him her son wasn't his. So he just picked her up and threw her ass in the pool and pushed her under. But she was like some kind of swim star in college. And she held her breath for like 3 days. And all of a sudden, she was back alive. And so she was so pissed that he tried to do that. She hired some thugs because she's this high-class lawyer. She gets people off, and then she uses it against you, honey. So if Veronica gets you off, you owe her everything, like your first two children. Just go with the lady, honey. Just go with the lady babies. You owe her your children. If she gets you off, she's going to use that favor for... So she got this murderer off, and she was like, now I want you to kill my ex-husband and my gay son, honey. Finished them off. She stood in front of their house, the big old mansion. Oh, honey, the first 13 minutes was like, it was like dog years. It's like your dog might be 1, but he's 7. The first 13 minutes was like 2 hours. It was just so intense. And I was like, oh my God, it was just too much. So she stands in front of her ex-husband David's house while his son is there, and they and have like 3 goons go in there with these guns. But baby, when I tell you David was acting like Scarface, or like it was Belly Part 2. You know Belly, the movie with Nas and the kids. So David had that gun. He was like, no, bitch, not in here. Honey, I woke up this morning for this. You are not about to, and my son here too? That's a no-go. We're not even going to do this, okay? So David gave it to the murderers. He killed them both. And then so when the guys called Veronica, he was like, it didn't go the way we planned it. You know, your ex-husband was ready. He pat his weave and it wasn't even itching. He was chewing gum and shit. Looking on his side eye. David gave it to the people. It was blood all over David's living room and shit. It was bullet holes all over the house, and David did the damage. You know, David and Jeffrey, her son. So she thought she killed him. So David had just snapped. He was like, this bitch then blew my back up. Because David does have the back now forever, ever. He's going to have keloids from the pit of hell forever. And then she killed Erica. Even though Erica wasn't right or die for David, the girl didn't deserve to die. She was running game on David. All right, so I'm going to tell you another situation that is going to act out this season. And it's going to be Charles and Candace. It is going to be like the forest fires. Like Candace, she's sitting there watching the news and watching how he is just like, you know, depreciating her character value. The president-elect, at first she was going to be the first lady because he's like, I love you and all this. And she said, honey, if you don't mean this, don't say these words to me, because words, my son just died, and mama don't have time for this bullshit. And he insists, I want you, Candace. You're the one, and you're the one. So then when some things went down and they found out Candace was kind of like this, what do you call it, a blackmailing hoe? It's the truth. This is a character. I love Candace. The person who played Candace, Tika. But Candace is a blackmailing hoe. Okay? This is what's going on. And so, when the president elect got word of this, he had to I didn't know she is who she was and all that, and then he really did, because he asked Landon to clean her up. So when Landon couldn't clean her up, meaning not her face and all that, because her face is beat, her hair is beat, her clothes are beat. Now she did need some first lady clothes, because Candace just didn't have no first lady clothes. But when he said clean her up, I'm talking about her background. I'm not talking about her credit score and her beacon score. I'm talking about her background. And so when they went to the White House to meet the current president and the first lady, he whispered some stuff in her ear like, I know that's some hot black ass and all this stuff. Honey, it sent her into a frenzy. And then she was just like, I'm out of this. But then they told the president-elect, her boyfriend, and then he just was like, okay, he had the CIA remove her from the house. It was, it's going to be a long season. That is just not, it's not going to sit well with her. That's like you telling Oprah $1 billion of your Oprah got $4 billion, but one of your billions is gone and we don't know where it is. That ain't going to sit well with nobody. It's not about to sit well with Candace. I love the relationship that Candace and Hannah have. It's one that I've always wanted to see, but I don't even think that's going to last. Candace's zodiac sign is evil. You have to understand. It's in her DNA. She's even trying to figure out about her DNA. That's why she's asking Hannah. She's like, do you mind if I ask my father? I know he raped you. I know you never want to see him again, but I want to ask him some questions, which I do think there's an alternative motive that Candace is not letting us in on. Because, this show has a lot of twists and turns. So I just think that there's an alternative motive. Like, she might be trying to get close to Derek to fuck him up for raping her mother. Okay? Veronica is just evil. There's not one person she's ever going to be nice to, including herself. I know when she looks in the mirror, she's like, what the fuck are you looking at? Veronica's not nice to nobody. She's a pimp, and she doesn't love the hoes. Put my money on the nightstand, bitch, and go make some more. Okay? She never cared. She doesn't care about her husband. She doesn't care about her son. She doesn't care about her housekeeper. She don't care about her best friend, Catherine. She don't care about nobody. She don't care. She don't care, honey. She didn't care about the boys. Like, even if you weren't sympathetic or empathetic with the murderer's brother getting killed, you just don't say, like what else can I do for you? Your brother's killed next. He said, bitch, if you don't get up at this motherfucking hospital. And she was like, who are you threatening me? He said, bitch, I ain't threatening you, click. She was at the hospital. She was at the hospital, honey. Get your ass up at this hospital. My brother that died. Then he was like, you need to pay for that. You need to pay for that funeral. They got children. She said, did you call me up here for charity? I almost blacked out. One day I'm gonna just watch this show and I'm gonna black the fuck out, Veronica. And it's gonna be your fault. I'm gonna hit my head on this hardwood. And then who's gonna pay for my bills? Your ass ain't gonna be nowhere around. You're gonna be still cussing people out and blowing cars up and shit. I gotta watch how much Veronica I can take. I can't take too much of Veronica. But David and Jeffrey, they were ready, baby. We ready. They was ready. They were ready. I don't like Hannah's wig, and Hannah's wig don't like me. Baby, I want to fight Hannah's wig at 3 o'clock out in the parking lot, bitch. It's me and that wig. Talk about I cut my hair. Girl, Are you trying to make yourself look undesirable? Honey, you won. You won. Um, what else do we have? Oh, Landon and Oliver. That was one old cat fight for the records, baby. It was like they was outside of Bulldogs in Atlanta, baby, right on Peachtree. They was outside of Bulldogs fighting, but they was outside the president's house with the CIA, and both of them CIAs, they had sugar. They zodiac sign with sugar. And I ain't saying nothing wrong, but it's a whole. It looks like bulldogs at the president's house. Okay, it looks like bulldogs. It was just, you know, that's all I'm saying. It's my people. It's my people. But damn, but damn. Y'all know that one ninja boy with the heels, and he be doing them sprints, and you know they need him for the bodyguard. Him and maybe a Beyonce dancer, because them Beyonce dancers don't play. Because remember when that person ran up on the stage and tried to grab Beyonce, and now the boys were being bitches. I'm not gonna lie, the boys was looking at the man running up on the stage and attack Beyonce, but them dancers, baby, the female dancers, they was like, no bitch, they body slammed them. Good, fuck off the stage. Okay. What else? Keisha. I love Keisha. The nurse that is with Madison. I love Keisha. I think that she should even have, more of a role. Like somehow they need to go home with Keisha. We need to see some character development and see what she does. I love her. She got good hair. She got that Kelly Ripa hair. I love Keisha. When Veronica she asked Madison, she said, "Are you moist?" I just almost blacked out. You guys will never know what that did to me. I'm never going to be the same. Thank you, Angela Robschild. Thank you for that. That's a Veronica's name on Instagram if you guys want to follow her. It's called Angela Robschild. But listen, I think we've covered everything, It wasn't a long, extended show this time. I think they had to warm us up. Like, you have to preheat the oven before you put the cake in, baby. And then you have to let the cake cool down before you put the icing on. So it's a process. They're taking us through the process. They're setting us up. We already know that Candace is going to fuck up the president. And you know what's going to happen. Let me tell you this now. Mark my word. This 2020 January, what's going to happen is the president, he already is weak. So they're showing signs of him being weak for Candace, because he's so much in love. Oh my God, I'm so weak. I want to call her. Not after you defamed me, decharacterize me in front of CNN, and now you want to pick up the phone and do what? And do what? What? The fuck do you want? Ever. So now he want to call her. So what Candace is going to do, she's going to act like, I want to see you too. Let's meet. I miss you too. You better watch it. You better watch it. That bitch already didn't push somebody through the window at the hotel. She already did. And she already beat the social worker when that social worker says, she said, bitch, you're about to die. Candace will kill you. She already killed that boy and buried him in the backyard. Candace is a murderer. Okay? She gonna fuck you up, President. I'm just telling you, if I were you, Charles, I'd leave that alone. I'll leave that alone. Some things you just need to leave alone, honey. When the turkey has been cooked, take it out the oven because it's gonna burn. You're gonna burn, Charles, because the turkey is already cooked and sitting on the counter. Don't put that shit back in the oven. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Well, listen. Thank you guys so much once again for watching the Mario Ramon review of the Haves and the Have Not. Are you happy? 2020. I'm going to see you guys next week. If you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and also pass it on to your friends. Click the bell so you can get all new videos. I said 3 things really fast. Subscribe, pass the video on to your friends, and click the little bell down below so you can get all the videos hot, fresh, off the press, like a Krispy Kreme donut. I'll see you guys next week. I love you. Peace.